Hello, boys and girls. Hello, fellow crafters. What is up, everybody? Today I figured I'll start becoming an educational channel because I feel as if there's some people who need to learn some stuff, and I don't mean because they're not smart or anything. Because I know that everybody is smart, but there's some little kids out there, like 2 and so, and they're just doing their ABCs and stuff. So I figured, well, start helping people on YouTube do that. But anyways, so as you guys can see, we have the alphabet from us. Okay, so everybody, for those of you that know a song, sing along with your child or sing along with me as we go on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Alright, now you guys probably wondering what letter is which. Like, hello? Alright. Hold on. What is going on here? I just want to zoom in. Okay, anyway, so this green letter here, because I apparently need to show touches. So this letter right here, it's called the letter A. Now, in order to write this, in order to write this, you want to draw a diagonal line down to the left. Then to the right, then do the same thing but the opposite direction, and then put a line in between, connecting the two lines, and you got a capital A. Now for a lowercase a, I'll be right back. I am back, but anyways, okay, so to make a lowercase a, there's a couple ways to do this. Now, one of them, as you guys can see on the screen right now, so basically you want to write like a 6, but instead you do the little curly thing on the top, you do that backwards, and then you draw a straight line down, and then you make a little curvy line at just the bottom of the little tail thingy and you draw and curve it around to the bottom of the line. That you have. Okay. The other one, just draw a circle and then just put a line after it. Like, well connected to the O, to the circle, put a little line, and that is also a lowercase a. Now, okay, so we are back to the uppercase. Now we're gonna go over this pink letter right here. That is the letter B. Now, in order to make a B, we need to draw a straight line down. And then we need to draw a curve that goes halfway down, and then another one from that line that you just made with the curvy line, go off that line, but then take another curve down to the bottom of the straight line that you first drew. You have an uppercase B now. Now, in order to draw a lowercase b, all you gotta do is just draw a straight line like before. But you only have to do one curve and do that on the bottom. And now C. Tomorrow, guys, we will be learning about colors. But see, this one right here, it's almost like a circle. It's almost like a donut. So, basically what you do is you start at one point, and then you go all the way around, but stop before it connects. And then you have a C in order to do a lowercase. And And in order to do a lowercase c, you just gotta do the same thing but smaller. Now let's move on to the letter D. Hold on. Okay, so D, this one. Just draw a straight line down. Oh, this one. Draw a straight line down and then make a curve that goes from the top of the line, all the way down. Keep curving until you reach the bottom of the line. And then you have an uppercase D. And now let's move over to the lowercase. And it's basically same thing as the lowercase b, but you're making the curve on the other side. And then we have the letter E. And E, you draw a straight line down. And then you draw a straight line going sideways. You draw that at the top of the line that goes up and down. You draw a line there, then go halfway between. Well, do it any way you want, but basically, I think the way, if you're learning how to write the letter, is you make a line that goes straight up and down like this. Like that. Then you want to make this line, then this line. So basically, you're just going to the ends of the line, and you are going to the left, to the right, and then go halfway between and put another line. That is your uppercase E. Now, let's move on to the lowercase e. The lowercase e, you start with a line that goes to the right, then you curve all the way around, so it's almost like there's a line inside an O. But just like the C, you gotta stop before you make a full circle. Now you have a lowercase e. Now for F, it's just like E, except for you do not put the bottom line. So if you were putting the bottom line second, don't do that. Just go straight down to the middle line and draw a semi-shorter line underneath that. And now you have an uppercase F. Now, for the lowercase f, what you want to do is you want to make a little curve that you draw an up or down line, and then you make a little curve at the top. Now you have your F halfway done. Now you put a little line that goes left and right horizontally. Well, you put a line that goes left and right. You put that in your F. It kind of looks like your F is a little birdie about to fly. Now that's how you write the letter F. Now let's move on to the letter G. Okay, so for G, what you want to do is you want to draw a little line that goes left and right, like that. Like that line right there. Then you want to make a curve that goes all the way around, almost like a circle again, but you gotta remember, you still cannot let it connect. If you do, if you've been letting your letters connect, it's okay, it's a mistake. Everybody makes them. We're just learning how to write our letters. Now let's move on to lowercase g. Now lowercase g, you draw a circle, but with the way that I told you how to write the other lowercase a, you put a little line at the edge of the circle, and then you go down, and then you do a little curve, and now you do like a little 180 kind of curve, and now you have your lowercase g. Oh boy. Okay, now we have the letter H. In order to write an uppercase H, what you want to do is you want to draw two straight lines that go up and down. And then between them to connect them, you want to put a line that goes left and right, kind of like uppercase A. And now we move on to lowercase h, which all you have to do is draw a straight line up and down. And then you go from the bottom of your line, you go up along it, and then at some point take a turn, do like a curve, so that way it kind of looks like a weird, funky chair. Kind of looks like a cool kind of chair. Now you have your letter H. Now let's move on to the letter I. Now, the letter I is just like the letter H, except for you're putting two lines on the top and the bottom that go left and right, and then you put a line through it that goes up and down to connect those two lines. You have an uppercase I. Now, lowercase I. That is not really that much. You just put a straight line down, and then you poke a little dot at the top of it. Now you have the letter H. Now for the letter J, uppercase, you just basically go down, and then you do a little curve, kind of like with G, just kind of like lowercase g, but without the circle. Now, I know this picture does not have it, but usually you want to put a line on the very top. Now, most people, like me, when they make an uppercase J, what they do at the very top of your straight line, before you do your curve, we put a line that goes left and right. We put a line there, and that is your uppercase J. Now, lowercase j is just like lowercase I, except for you're putting a curve at the bottom. So straight line, a little curve, and then a dot on top. Okay, now K. K, you want to put down a straight line, then you want to put down a line, then you want to go from your line halfway through, you want to go from your line, and you want to go towards the top right of your paper. Parents, I hope you have been watching this, because I do not think the little ones are going to understand this. But anyways, then you want to do another line that goes the opposite, kind of like a Pac-Man, Yeah, Pac-Man. And now, lowercase k, it's exactly the same thing. I don't think I need to go over it. Now, L. So what you want to do is you want to draw a straight line that goes up and down. Then at the bottom of that line, draw a line that goes left and right. And there you have your uppercase O. Now, lowercase o is not that hard. It's just a straight line up and down. And now, and I know that I'm supposed to be teaching the ABCs, but I'm also trying to get so kids can learn how to write them. And then, I'll actually get to the ABCs later. I promise, parents. I promise. But I clicked on this video thinking, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to continue. Okay, now for the uppercase M, you want to draw a straight line that goes up and down. Then from the top, kind of like the letter A with that second line, you want to do that towards the middle. Now, and here's another way to do this. I think this will be easier for beginners. Now you want to draw another straight line. Alright, so next to your little diagonal line that you made, move over a couple spaces, and then put a line that goes up and down. Then for the top of that, do the same first line as the letter A, and you have uppercase M. Now, lowercase m, there is not much to say except for or there's just curves instead of the spikes. But not much to say about it. Now, N, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everybody. But anyways, let's just jump straight back into this. Now, I don't think we've covered this later, but basically, you want to draw two straight lines. And you want to take the line, and you want to make a line from the very top of the left line. Okay, so the left up and down vertical line, you want to take that, you want to take the top of that and draw a diagonal line just like the second line in the letter A. You want to draw a little line like that connected to the bottom of the second line. Now, lowercase n is really simple. It's just basically like lowercase m, except for it's half. It's half of the lowercase m. So, yeah. But anyways, the letter O. So, basically, you're just drawing a circle. That's really all there is. You just draw a circle and you have the letter O. Same with lowercase o, except for it's smaller. Now the letter P, you want to draw a straight line up and down. Then go for the top of that and curve it halfway down. And make sure it's between, like, if you're using lined paper, make sure it's between the top line and the middle line that you're using. Like, it doesn't want to cross over the top or the bottom line. Now, lowercase p, you draw your line through the bottom. You draw your vertical line through the bottom, through the ground of your line. And then you want to draw a vertical P going from the top of your line to the middle of your line, which is in the ground. Now, Q, you're basically drawing the letter O, which is a circle. But then, at the bottom right of it, you put a diagonal line, just like the second line in uppercase A. You put a diagonal line there. Now, Q, lowercase q is basically the same thing, except for it's the same thing as lowercase p, except it's backwards. So almost like the lowercase p is looking into a mirror. Now, we are almost done with our alphabet. Now, uppercase R, you want to draw a vertical line that goes up and down. So basically, you're making the letter P, and after you make the curve, you want to go from that little point that meets up halfway, draw a diagonal line, just like the second line in the lowercase a. Now you have uppercase R. Now lowercase r, you draw a straight little line up and down. Then you go back up as soon as you finish making that line. Go back up, and just as you're about to reach the top, take a little turn. And now you have lowercase r. Now S, it's almost like you want to draw a little curved line, then draw another curved line, kind of like this. So you kind of want to go like this. So basically you want to draw a little curved line going left and right. Then you want to take that line and turn it around and go that way downwards. Then you turn it again, and then you do a little curve, and you have uppercase S I don't think that helped very much. It's hard to explain how to make S. Now, up lowercase s, there's not much to say about it, because it's the same thing as S, except smaller. Now, the letter T. The letter T, you want to draw a vertical line that goes up and down. Then, at the very tip top, make kind of like the letter J without the curve. You want to, at the very top of the line, you want to draw a line that goes left and right. And now you have the letter T. Now, lowercase t, there's not much to say about it except for you put the line a little lower than the top. And now for the letter U. The letter U, it's kind of like you're drawing a huge smiley face. So you basically want to draw a line that goes up and down, then take a curve, and then go straight up and down from that curve. Now, lowercase u, there's not much to say about it, except for that smaller, and you go back down. It's kind of like N, except for, it's kind of like lowercase n, except for it's upside down. Now, for the letter V. Basically, it's kind of like you're making A without the line upside down. So if you find flipping your paper upside down and drawing the first two lines of the letter A, better to do it, then go right ahead. And now for the letter V over here, not much to say, except for you're doing the same exact thing. Now W, it's like M, except for upside down. So if you find flipping your paper upside down more easier to do it, then go ahead. Now, for lowercase w, not much to say about it at all, except for it's smaller. Now X, X is a really interesting letter because you draw draw the first line of the letter A. And once you do that, you go and you, not from the top of that line, but you move over a little bit. And then you draw the second line so that way it's across, almost like a road. You know when four roads, they connect together? Well, think of it like that. Now, X, it's lowercase s, X, it's the same thing, except for, except for it's smaller. Now, Y, you're kind of making like a really flipping your paper upside down a lot easier. Go ahead. So basically, you're kind of making like a V here, except for it's a lot less sharp in the middle. Okay, so draw a straight line that goes up and down. And then you want to draw a little. Okay, so basically, if you're writing upside down, you want to make a line that goes up and down halfway through your little lines. Now, here goes the tricky part. You're kind of making the letter A without the line in it. And if you need help again with the letter A, then go back. And now, anyways, lowercase y, the way I find it easier is this little line right here. You draw that first, like you're making the second line in uppercase A. And then you do the same thing with the other line, except you are making a little curve at the end. Or, as I do it, I just do it straight. And then you have Y. Now Z, it's kind of like a sideways N. So basically what you want to do is you want to make a line that goes straight left and right. Then you want to make another line. I think this would be easier for beginners, so that's why I'm saying this. Then go to the bottom of it and do the same exact line. And then you want to take the right of the top line and make the first line in the uppercase A to the left of the bottom line. Now, parents, I hope this has helped your child and helped you. Now we are going to sing the ABCs twice more, once with uppercase, once with lowercase. Let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Alright, now before we sing again, we are going to go over each sound that each letter makes. Now, the letter A, this is the sound makes. Ah, as in open wide. Like when the doctor tells you open wide, go ahead and make that sound now with your child and go ahead, make the sound. Alright, now for B, it makes a sound B, 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 B. Now, I can't think of any scenario where you would use the letter pronunciation, but it says B as a B, B, B. Go ahead and practice the sound now with your child. Alright, now for the letter C. This can make two sounds depending on what word you're using it in. Now the letter C, it usually makes the sound k, 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 as a k, 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 cold, cold, k, k. Or it can make an S sound and sound s, s. I cannot think of a word where C has to do that. I cannot remember a word. But anyways, D, it makes a sound duh, 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 duh. Oh wait, hold on. Practice the C sounds with your child now. Alright. Now the letter D, as you may have heard, it goes duh, 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 dog, duh, duh, duh. Go ahead and practice the sound with your child now. Okay, the letter E. This has a couple sounds as well as C. Now, E can either sound like eh, as in what did you say? Or it can say E, as in eat, E. Go ahead and practice those sounds with your child now. Alright, F. Now this one makes just one sound, and it's f, f. I don't know if it can pick up, but basically you put your teeth, you put your top teeth against your bottom lip, and you blow air. Go ahead and practice that now with your child. Alright, G. Now, the letter G also has more than one sound. It could either go with g, 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 good, or j, 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 as in like, but G, j, j. And I want you So now practice those sounds with your child. Alright, the letter H. This letter only has one sound, and it's as in hot. Basically, for the letter H, in case you guys cannot hear, you're just basically opening your mouth real wide and breathing out air. You're just pushing air out of your mouth. Now the letter I, it can make more than one sound as well. It can either go as in ill, or oh come on, what's the other sound? Or it could be I think, as in ick. So okay, I want you to practice those sounds with your child now. Alright, the letter J. Now this one, it just goes jump. J. I want you to practice the letter J sound with your child now. Okay, the letter K. Sorry about that. Okay, so the letter K, it only makes one sound. That's k. The same sound that C makes. K. So K makes karate. Okay, it's basically like C, just without the other sound. I want you to practice the sound with your child again now. Okay, the letter L. Now this one, what you want to do is you want to go like A, like but you want to put your tongue against the top of your mouth. So it should sound like lick. L. I actually had to go with speech for the letter L myself, but I hope your child doesn't. But anyways, I want you to practice the letter L sound with your child now. Alright, M. Now, the letter M goes as in muffin. Alright, I want you to practice this sound with your child now. Remember, keep your mouth closed. So basically what you want to do is make the letter A sound and then close your mouth. Now N. Okay, so you want to make the letter A sound and then close your teeth. And fart out that sound and you have the N sound. I want you... Alright, now listen to the word. Listen to the sound. Nut. I want you to practice the sound with your child now. Alright, the letter O. The letter O can make a couple of sounds. It can either go ah or oh. Like as in oh, okay. Or as in oh, okay. Or you can go, I cannot, like oh, as in like, oh, that's so cool. P, it just makes one sound. Popcorn. I want you to practice. Oh wait, practice the O sounds with your child now. Okay, now I want you to practice the P sounds with your child now. Alright. Now the letter Q. The letter Q makes the sound qua. Queen. Qua. I want you to practice the sound with your child now. Okay, now the letter R. Okay, so for anger tones probably gets the top of your mouth. Try to remove your tongue, so make the N sound, but then remove the tongue from the top of your mouth. So it should sound like rice. I want you to practice the sound with your child now. Okay, now S. You just simply... Okay, so basically what you want to do for the letter S is you just want to go it's hard to explain how to make the letter S, but it should sound like snake. I want you to practice the sound with the child now. Alright, I'm sure you and your child are doing really awesome. Just hold in there and you're almost done. Now the letter T. T. This one right here. Now, let's go with, okay, now, the letter T makes it sound tunnel. I want you to practice the sound with your child now. Alright, the letter U. This has two sounds. It can either say itself like you, as in, hi, how are you? Or it could say, or it could say, umbrella, I want you to practice these sounds with your child now. Sorry if I've been sounding so loud. Alright, V. Now, V is just like the other letters, except for what you want to do is you want to take your bottom teeth and put them against your top lip. So it should sound like actually no, wait, your top. Alright. So basically, you want to make the A sound, but put your top teeth against your bottom teeth. I got them mixed up. So put your top teeth against your bottom lip and do the A sound. Van. I want you to practice the sound with your child now. Alright. Now W. It can make... Alright, so W, it sounds like wood. I want you to practice this sound with your child now. Alright. Now the letter X. So basically you're taking a C sound and a K sound, like the K, and then you follow it by the S sound. So it should sound like X, 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 X-ray, X. I want you to practice the sound with your child now. Alright, the letter Y. Now, it can make two sounds. It can make itself, why, or it can make the sound, yeah. And we have a baby who's running in here too. Say hi.
Hi.
Are you teaching kids today?
Hi.
You're so cute. Alright. Now, I want everybody to practice the Y sounds. Why?
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 She telly.
Alright, the letter Z. It goes zzz, 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 zebra, zzz. Alright, I want everybody to practice the letter Z. Can you say Z?
Z.
So zzz, keep going. Zzz. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this little informational, educational video. If you did, please do consider dropping a like on the video right now. Just to let me know that you guys want more educational videos. But anyways, let's go ahead and sing the ABCs one more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Thank you all for watching.